I pushed way beyond exhaustion, way beyond what I thought was even possible. It was also very symbolic for me, being the highest of the highest mountain, of overcoming everything, that all the obstacles that I've had to in my life, from an eating disorder, issues with alcohol, depression, etc. And all these obstacles and setbacks were continued until I actually got to the summit. There was some complications with rotations, etc. So it really was a lot more to me than just climbing, the biggest mountain in the world. So when I did my first rotation, I got what's called rhinitis, which is like inflammation of my airways from the cold, dry air. It really is so cold and dry, it's hard to explain. So it put me in my tent for 2 days straight, like I couldn't get out of bed. And the danger was is that if I did that second rotation, it would come back again, and then I wouldn't get a chance at the summit. So we cut out that second rotation. I had just got back on my feet, and then we started the summit. Particularly for that last week of the summit push, every breath I was fighting for, every single one. And I had to be very careful not to push too hard, because if I push too hard and I have an asthma attack, there is no one coming to rescue me from the death zone. That is what this Camp 4 and above. Anything above 8,000 meters is called the death zone, where life is just not possible to be sustained, even with oxygen. You want to spend as little time as possible in that zone. We were going up the south summit, and then you've got the Hillary Step, which is the famous kind of Hillary Step that you probably picture in your head when you think of a picture of Everest. And then you've got the summit. And I can just remember the sun, and I just remember the little line across the horizon of the sun coming up. And it was then that I grasped just how high we were. You could see all the clouds, you could see these mountains, massive mountains, but that looked so small sticking through the clouds. And I just remember thinking, wow, okay, I'm knackered, but I've done this much. I know that I'm this close. And that was like, there's no way I can stop now. Like, I'm this close, I can taste it.